Hey guys, Henry here from uniquedesignz.net, and today I want to tell you a little story about how sometimes we have to leave and let things go in order to make room for bigger, better, greater opportunities for the future. So some of you might know that when I first started my graphic design business 9 years ago, I started out creating and designing nightclub flyers. So all across New Jersey and New York City, I would design those little 4x6 flyers for the nightclubs that you'd probably find on your car at the end of the night. And I did that for years. And at the time I was young and I was going out to these places a lot and really drummed up quite a bit of business in this particular niche. However, as the business matured, I started to get a taste of some bigger projects. And I realized after working on those bigger projects, those nightclub flyer designs weren't yielding big profits. At the end of the day, after all the time and effort I would put into them, I was making like $10 or $15 an hour, as opposed to working on some of these bigger projects that I was getting that was like $300, $400, $500 an hour. So I'll be honest with you guys, I was mortified because 95% of my business was the nightclub flyer projects. So I was so afraid to call those clients up and tell them that I no longer wanted to do that type of work and that they would have to find another designer to do that. Because what was happening was the work became very mundane. I hated doing those particular projects. And it showed because the work quality started to decrease. I became very anxious and very irritable to my clients because I just hated doing that work. And I was petrified that if I were to tell them, hey guys, find somebody else, that I wouldn't have any other work for the future to keep my business afloat. Now, I don't know about you, but was there a time in your business that you felt this way and you felt trapped and you felt like you just were sick and tired of doing that same old work in and out, and you saw that there was bigger opportunities, but you were just scared to take that jump and to take that leap of faith? I want you to think about that for a second and think of an example in your head that pops up that reminds you of this story. So what happened? I realized that the bigger projects yielded bigger profits and that I needed to spend and dedicate my time and attention to those types of projects. So I did it. I bit the bullet. I called each and every client of mine that was in the nightclub industry, and it had nothing to do with the client. It had everything to do with me. And I said, sorry guys, I'm changing my business model. I'm changing the types of projects I'm doing, and I'm no longer going to be servicing this industry. And I was welcomed with open arms, and they said good luck. And we left everything. I never burnt a bridge, and we left everything on the up and up. So as I started to search out and dedicate my time and energy to these bigger projects, they started to roll in one after the other, after the other, after the other. And I started to generate more profits working with less people. And I saw a huge jump in profits and revenue. And the way I was treating projects, the way I felt when I was working on projects, I was so excited about these projects, and it showed in the work. So what would have happened if I would have stayed in the nightclub industry and continued to do those flyers? Well, I would have just ran the business to the ground, quite frankly. I would have not been fulfilled in what it is that I was actually doing with my business. And it started to happen sort of right before I pulled the plug on that type of work. I was lashing out at clients, and I was getting upset with my wife and flipping out on my wife when she would ask me just a simple question like, how was my day? You know, and I said, I have to put an end to this. So fast forward, I had a conversation with my accountant yesterday, and we were going over profits and loss and how the business was going over the past year and a half. And profits and revenue has actually grown 40% since I took that bold move of just making that shift of what type of work I wanted to focus on. So I challenge you guys today to think, where in my business am I frustrated, and is that work necessary, or can I delegate that work out or actually cut that work out in order to make room for bigger and better opportunity? And I want to challenge you to actually take the step to do it, because I promise you, if you just believe that you can, it will happen. It will happen. I promise you, you just have to take the chance. And had I not done that, where would I be today? You know, probably not talking to you today, that's for sure. Because I'd be so busy doing that busy work. And that's a problem. That will never allow you to grow your business and take it to the next level. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave some comments. Share, if you have an experience similar, please share it below. I would love to hear it. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do, because I am dedicated to helping you take your business to the next level so that you can design the life of your dreams. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care.